Hey guys, I just played a game that I thought was particularly interesting, or maybe some particularly interesting choices. So let's have a look. I'm white, 5 stones. I keep reminding you of my pattern. Play at A and settle, play in B at settle, play at C, settle, and then the game starts. I think it's an important concept to realize there's a setup phase that you can play somewhat blindfolded. Okay, settle, just choose the most simple Joseki. Next spot, settle real simple. Soon as he plays this move, recognize that he's now committed to his A stones. That's something you can use against him later. This Joseki, we continue, he's not committed to them. So later when we come up, he can ignore. This is no longer Sente. It's kind of a big deal. He goes and does whatever. We cut, just he hands away the stones. And white has gained how many? White's taken his alive group and added 7 points to it. Black took his alive-ish group and made it even stronger. So it's just, yeah, better Joseki. Okay. Boom, boom. He saves it. Clearly slow. But on the other hand, I can't hassle that group anymore. I finish my pattern, which I'm a little concerned about because black just made something unusually strong. And here I am offering him the bottom. You got to perk up and go, so I'm going to end up in Gote here. Let's do it, well, let's say black, white. Black can find Sente here. If he does find Sente, is it too late? That's an important question to ask. Okay. We go over here. He does this way, taking the corner. Something we don't see anymore is this Joseki. I've given up on it. It is so rare that I think maybe in this case, this time it's better. I'm still wrong most of the time. I haven't played this in years. For those of you who don't know it, we play this way. We're about to play double Atari, like if black says Atari, double Atari. I mean, so black needs to fix. And just like the other one, black gets the corner, but now our Panuki's on the other side. And there's way less Aji. And the other Joseki, the normal Joseki, there's a great deal of Aji white can use here, almost none. But we are on the other side. Okay, so I just play this all the time. The other one's not part of my repertoire anymore. There's a question when to play this move. One could say, doesn't matter, just play it right away every time. You're not going to get punished by that till at least 7 done. I mean, it almost doesn't matter. In this particular case, black has a great deal of potential in area 1. If I'm a moment late, he might give up the corner to take a very large bottom area. So I think, well, now's the time to just make sure he's going to play there. Okay. So that's the pattern. A and settle, B and settle, 3-3, and settle. So now there's enough information on the board where we can, where our decisions will make real effect. Now, if you don't get that, feel free to ask. Okay, where to? Well, we're looking forward to playing in the D area. That's a pretty big area. Black can do a lot of stuff there. Although our C stones give us a free E move anytime we want. So it is pretty hard for him to do much there. He's got an open skirt at F, a natural place to play in the opening. And then we have G, natural place to play in the opening. One could make an argument that the bottom is middle game. I think it's opening, but one could say, nah, I think that's middle game. Anyway, the other two are clearly opening. G's corner. And we're kind of interested, what are we going to do with our H stones? We're completely undecided, uncommitted. So there's a lot of reasons to start with G. A little bit more here. If one were to play F, the statement here would be, I think the A group is weak and I want to start attacking it. That's kind of what you're saying. That's not true. Now, if you're looking at F and G, and you go, I just prefer F. Okay. But don't say, oh, he's got a weak group. No, he doesn't have a weak group. So we play the opening. Here, what to do? If the board looks like this is the common Joseki for white to settle. But what if black were to get two moves in a row now? One, we pass. One would think we're a little behind in the Joseki. So I'm not eager to play this one because I'm behind. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to choose any other option. Coming out. Okay. Now, if we ask, am I settling my group? No. I'm going to take off 017. Now, am I settling my group? Oh, yeah. Totally settling my group. But here, not settling. You can just do whatever. Yeah, I'm running, but I'm not settling. I'd rather not do this. And I'm not attacking him. He's fine on both sides. There's no reason to come out. That leaves two options. Option one, play away. That's not a problem. If he plays this way, we can still come out. If he plays this way, we can still just live in numerous ways. We can walk away. And there's been a lot of discussion over the decades about it. And last I saw in the conversation, if white were to play away, black's next move is here. Because all the other moves are a bit lacking. Anyway, it's pretty common to walk away at this point. I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable walking away. I'll just live locally. It's big. And now black's got a choice to make. Is he going to allow the cut? What would that look like? So I'm starting to consider. Actually, the first thing I did was hold myself back. I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to cut right away. And I'm like, hold back, look before you leap. And when I play this move, I'm in the middle of controlling my emotions because I see it coming. Oh, okay. Whew. I don't have to face that one. Okay, come out once. You can pull back. Done deal. I don't see a problem with that. Is this Sente? That's the L+2. So no, it's not Sente. But I wanted to come out, do a little reaching. Also, he has a lot of options here. This offers him the option to make a mistake. This is a professional thing, playing a manner that gives him more to think about, more opportunities to make a mistake. There simply is no reason. Well, that's not quite true. You can hane here. If white cuts, you kill the corner. Great, we kill the corner. If white pulls back, then that means you came out and turned. But he just came out. So I need to ask, is this Sente? Oh yeah, Sente. Great. Go once more. Now I have Sente. And it seems to me my A group really isn't hurt by any of this. He's come a little bit close, but not close enough to bother me. So I feel pretty good. We go to the next opening move. Come on out. I do not want him playing this to make me feel pretty bad. I can live. I'm alive, but I don't like it at all. Sometimes we'll come out, but he's already prepared on the bottom for that. He's already has the extra stone. So we just come out. I haven't accomplished anything. Nothing's changed. So that's when we do the bump. It does give him a little bit of thickness, but we get Sente out of it. We could play here. True. I don't see why. Just get Sente. Come on under. Save, threatening the cut. Not that the cut works. Does the cut work? I'm a little curious. Can't cut. Okay. So I'm not threatening the cut, but I'm making him weak. He fixes. One would think A is better for him. Threatens to kill my stone. Actually takes the eye. But white now has two choices. Get out, something like B, or remove his eye with A. I like removing the eye. Now, he can easily get out. So if I take the eye, he gets out. What have I accomplished? Well, there is something I've accomplished. How do you say this? If he walks out right now, my white group on the left is in trouble. So if I play this, I didn't get out. So as he runs out, I'm in trouble. So the pattern is get out, then attack. Well, I just love taking that eye away. This was a mistake, and it hurt me. I got a little bit of trouble because of this. He plays here, got to fix the cut. That's a powerful sente move on his part. This is the powerful sente move, so I remove it. There's a few ways for black to proceed here. Perhaps the best, Atari. I'm going to have to give him the stone, which means he's alive and I had no reason to take his eye away. But if I say, then we have the driving to Tsuji, right? And then all of a sudden, holy cow, I'm in my group's near death. So this is all about get safe first, then attack. Plays this way, no need for that. Went this way. Very small step. I mean, heck, he could play this way. I can't stop him. So this is we get to see some, and he's doing the right thing. All along, he's done the right thing. He's just done it in a slow, inefficient manner. Happy to say, he gets out, I get out. All my bad moves have become good moves. Very happy about that. He comes out. Check out my C group. Let's start here. Check out the A group. Behind enemy lines. That is to say, he can draw a clear straight line, B to C. Are we alive? No. Oops. You can just get out. So this is sort of a breakthrough to shodan kind of video. And if you want to get better, you're constantly looking around the board. What's going on? How are my groups? How are his groups? Where are the little interesting spots? What timing should I use? Now, his clock's going, right? Tick, 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 tick. That's a cute clock. Tick, tick. And you're thinking, you're looking around, looking at this, looking at that. What's the timing of this? What's this going on? There's a lot to think about. Oh, I hope he takes a long time on his move. This is actually a common thought. You're like, oh man, there's so much to think about. I hope he takes a long time because there's so much to do. So I'm totally looking at my A group. Okay. Come on out. He comes out. Whoa. C group. I am so behind enemy lines. If he pulls this off now, I'm worried. So I defend. I don't see much of an argument for not defending here. How can I hope to do any sort of serious attacking or getting into the center or anything if I have a weak C group that's trying to survive, struggling? So come on. Oh, I want to play A. No. If I play A, then this black move is powerful, right? It's got an Atari next. It's just getting out. If I have any hope, I have to, so I'd rather play here. Oh, now I can hunt it. This is not a small thing. But if I do that, black, white, black, got to stay here. Oh, that's interesting in a lot of ways. Well, first, he can connect in co. Either he's connected or he's connected or it's a co. Well, I can't allow that. So I behaved myself. I played the stronger move. So one of those things. If you want to play at a dawn level, you got to look at what you're doing. Okay, so I go that way. He sees this thing coming, right? Oh, look at my egg group. Looks like it's just a stick. Oh, I could get in trouble here. Now, he he's doing what the shodan is supposed to do. Throughout the whole game, he did the right thing 99% of the time. He played great. He just did it too early, maybe a little too late, maybe inefficiently. He didn't do it well, but he did it. I thought that was really interesting. So he takes care of business. Good for him. Here, I could go back to the last opening move, A, right? We had that plan from a long time. But I would like to attack his D group. The problem is if I attack, I mean, he's just getting out. He's out. I can't stop him getting out. Well, how about this way? He's just out. I want to attack his D group very much. Also, his B group is rather attackable. Why would I go play A? Just have nothing to do with anything. No one's weak or strong there. It's only a big area. The smallest thing you can do on a go board, play a big area. Just go take. So I can't attack any of these groups in any straightforward way. So the plan basically make something happen. Ask some questions, get some information. If all this information leads to, oh, no, there's no attack at all, great. Then good information. Time to play the next move in the opening. But let's see. So I start here. Notice I'm cut. I don't care. I'm alive. If he cuts the stone and kills it, that's 2 points. I don't care about the 2 points. It's the Aji. I'm creating activity. Oh. If I play A, well, I'm cut. And what am I doing? I'm not being active. I'm just creating a weak group. That's not my intent. My intent is I need to bother black. Even though my stones die, I'm going to give them up. But I need them to be stones that bother him. Oh, just a moment. The dog needs out. Be right back. Here I come. Thank you for talking. She was pawing at the door. Hey, Dad, I need to go out. You better hurry. Okay, here I come. This idea here of coming out like this, this is a dawn idea, right? Coming out by itself isn't necessarily the idea, but I'm coming out planning on giving up the stones. These are dead stones I'm putting down on purpose. If I play A, basically saying I want the stones. Okay. My C group starting to get in some trouble. If I play B, all my stones there are alive. That's attractive. I like those stones. I was going to give them up, but he's given me the opportunity to save them. Well, we know from D long ago, you really need to get out first and attack later. So I should play A. I didn't control myself. I saved my stones. So if he starts attacking right now, I could be in some trouble. He didn't. Okay. Thank you. Get my group out. He plays here. Look at him go. Good for him. Now, I'm not saying good move. I'm saying his attitude, his intent. He's trying to play some serious go here. He's keeping his group strong. He's like, let's give it a try. I think that's a great attitude. There's white jumps ahead, black jumps ahead, white jumps ahead, black jumps ahead. Okay. We see this all the time, right? Nobody's reading this out. It's just kind of and we're talking about strong players. There's, it's just always happens. Whoever tries to cut first, they're the ones that suffer time after time. Pretty soon people stop reading it out because it's like, he's not going to play there. How come? Because it's bad for him. You've read it out? No, it's always bad for him. That's kind of the idea. So there it is. He did it. So I'm thinking to myself, I hope I'm right. Now, I didn't read it out, but I should have, because he has thickness, and that breaks the rule. As soon as someone's thick, you better start reading. Well, I didn't. Why? Because I'm lazy. Just ask my wife. He gives it a try. Okay. I read both sides. I figured I was going to go on this side because it's the easier side, and that's the rule. He, and you go, you can spend all the time you want reading this out. Keep being on the wrong button. But you'll find it's all fine. Feel free to read all that out if you want. It'll take forever to go through all the variations. We just weave through. It gets out. Now, I can save it B, which gives them the Atari at A, which I'm not thrilled about. I can come out at A and hope that all is well. Well, I'm a little concerned here. So I decided on this one. I figured my A group's alive at the moment. I think it's starting to get a little bit close. Not too close yet. But this group on the left, they need help. Okay. Gives the Atari. That capture is really powerful. Okay. And he leaves the cut. Great, great. So it's turned out way in my favor. Sure. Okay. Now we're back to the Aji. I'm going to give the stone up. But let's get the Aji in. What kind of cut is there? Let's get some information going on. Sorry, I'm still giving these up. My intent is to give them up. And now, if I do nothing, it's all over in one move. If I save them and give them up later, then that's all over in 10 moves, meaning it's going to take him many moves to capture. So I play here. Sure looks like Sente to me, with the complete intent on giving up the stones. Okay. He saves. Where to? Just give up the stones. I can't attack anything with them. I mean, if I said, oh, I'm going to surround you, I believe he could ignore and just be alive. If I came after him on this side, it's just alive. So there is no attacking. Now, I want to call this a dawn level idea, but it's really not. It's a Tenkyu idea. But you'll see even dawn players miss this sort of thing. Oh, my stones. I need to save my stones. Why? There's nothing to do. To commit to them, to have them there, to be a thorn in his side, so he has to be careful, that's fine. And we did it in Sente. So the last part of the board is the bottom. Down I come. He doesn't want me touching. Great. A little bit of looking around, and you can see it's time to use the A stones. So do the threat and connect. Very attractive little, very alive kind of group. He captures the cutting stones. There's no need. Great idea. So he's doing the right thing, but it's not quite time, this kind of thing. And gives me easy life. Let's look at the other way. If he were to attack this way, he's virtually alive. I need to run. And then he could walk away and he's fine everywhere. So it's just not needed. I come under. On to the next thing. I figured it's here. It is the last opening move. The right side of the boards is undecided. Everything else is decided. He sees Samaji there. Again, he's taking care of business. I appreciate that. So where to? I saw this elephant eye here. Good looking elephant eye. I didn't bother to read if he could I knew I wasn't necessarily attached. Like, yeah, he can cut me. But it's very much like the B stones. I'm just, looking for information. Okay. If I go one more time, that means I need to save these stones. And I don't want to do that because I am in terrible trouble. So I fix. He comes down. He should not. He should say, please connect your stones. And he gets Sente and he can start a wonderful endgame. But he disconnects. I come on out. I'm going to play A or B just because at least one of them is Sente. There's an idea here. If we play this way, is he going to play this move? Even a weaker player is going to go, no, I'll back off. But if you play this one first, they're probably going to play here. Now, he didn't. He played the correct move. Good for him. Look around the board. This has gotten to be a pretty long video, so I'm shortening things. Look around the board. Area 1 is the last big area. Did I go there? Yeah. He connects. Again, not necessary. But if he doesn't, I have killed the A group more times than you've played Go. Now I can't kill it, but he's experienced it too many times. So yeah, staying strong. I figured now's a good time to get a couple Sente moves in and grow my little area. Grow my little area as I reduce his. Finish my area, or else he'll just flatten the whole thing with A. Take it. Take it. Okay. Warning, Will Robinson. Warning. I'm only seeing one eye. Ah, pretty scary stuff. So I went for life. He does the usual move, and then I go, not Sente. I'm still alive. I got to tell you, at this point of the game, it's even, or he's like 5 points ahead, something like that. So I'm very glad to get Sente. Notice this white move. It's big because it reduces his little area, center area there, threatens to take a little center. This is me trying to take that center. Now we know center is really hard to take. All this work, he can still just walk out with A. I felt terrible playing this move. I don't see anything else to play. But he walks out. All these center moves have been a waste of time. I didn't know what to do. There you go. I can't believe I got it. And well, I won by more than that, but so that center area is undecided. It is not yet whites. Other than that, everything is decided. Now, let's just define that for a moment. If we ask, who's got area 1? Oh, that's whites. How much of it is whites? Endgame. Area 2 is whites. How much? Endgame. There's only one middle game area left. Now we're in endgame. It's important. You can learn when the Fuseki's done, when middle game's over. Helpful. Okay, guys. I thought there's some good stuff here. I hope you learned something. Catch y'all later. Bye.